Hey everybody, this is David B69 and welcome to opening day. We're going to be playing our first game, but first we need to grab some things here where we need to basically make sure we added some wonderful stuff from our inventory that we got from our default cards that we got. So we just got three things. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more things where we can make a little bit more money, um, because it helps with our overall stuff. You can see that our projected payroll was almost a couple $1 million above what we need to be. We're not setting up trade docs or doing anything else like right now. But yeah, let's get to playing our next game. You can see the menus are a lot nicer and a lot more crisp, which I really do like. I like the design and stuff like that. It sort of reminds me of All-Star Baseball 2004. It just has that kind of feel and vibe to it. So I'm like all for it. It looks really nice, and yeah. So, and we got our standard lineup that we're going to go with, and let's make a good start.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it could be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title, so the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game, and that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And pitching here today, Zach Wheeler. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
All right, ready to go here. And now, Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
The line in the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're off and running in a brand new season.
First pitch, 305.
Comes up empty. Upstairs. Fastball right back to the mound. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And the right-hander deals. He goes down looking.
That is third.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
On the ground. And foul ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. End of a half inning of play. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Spencer Strider. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And before the question gets asked, because it always does, I'm basically using simulation all-star for difficulties. I don't know why it always gets asked all the time. But that's what I do. I'm always that's always my difficulty. So I never ever change it. It never ever needs to change.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Stay in school. Hey.
And that one lifted in the air center field. 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Bryce Harper. And a swing and a miss there.
All ones the count.
On the ground, right side. 3rd out. Phillies down in order. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the 2nd, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Olson.
One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas under it. And there's one away. Here's Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. This one in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
I like if you saw there they showed Real Muto doing the signs on his knee pad, which is a nice little cool addition.
The pitch. In the air, right side, and it drops in. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's in there. So man aboard. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one outside. 1-0.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. The Braves looking to strike first here on opening day.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Turner with the throw to first, and that is the inning. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. We head to the bottom of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Olsen makes the grab, one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Riley fires to first, and Realmuto is out.
batting sixth, the right fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
You know, Moog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back there. Going gone. So he goes yard to left. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Bryson Stott, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy pulls it down, and that's the 3rd out. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
One up, one down. Here's Jared Kelenic. Kelenic in his third season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. One out, bases empty. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then carried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Harris takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and the count 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 2. Chases that one upstairs.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a curve is down and in. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Wheeler with a throw over. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And that's the second disengagement now.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Up and in, ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. The right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Bounce to the left side. Arcia rolls across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting nothing. The left field.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty. Right side. Olsen handles the chance. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And another ball. Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ronald Acuna Jr. Wheeler back to work. Ground ball to Bone. In plenty of time to first, and Acuna retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here is Matt Olson. That one hooked foul. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. Goes down looking. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Trey Turner. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Harris hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 so far. That misses. Ball 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2020.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did good. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Boom stands in now and watches strike one. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it is JT Realmuto. Ball one there.
That's inside.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
1-1.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In the air to left center. And that ends the inning. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. And it's 2-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Marcell Ozuna. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming no and the hitter saying yes, and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one's in there. 0-1. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery.
I did like that I saw that the pitch count did show up and everything, like really late and everything. I basically was like waiting to see if the pitch count would show up. So the pitch clock is in the game and it is functioning. Normally it shows up on like any score thing and everything immediately, but this they wait until it becomes relevant, which is actually kind of cool.
In the air, right field.
So it's kind of cool that they do that.
And there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 11, Jared.
So up next,
Kellner.
Jared Kellner. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. the pitch.
Ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. The line of the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Harris sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now that.
This is Bryson Stott. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. That one missing inside. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Rojas stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Two outs, base is empty. And he walked him.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And first offering is fouled off. And delivers outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man on second, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. And we're back. Top six. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. And here it comes. There's a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That misses, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And that's the first out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
On the ground at first, boots it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Ripped on a line. They get the out on Acuna, and that is that. Down in order go the Braves, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball, to slug, is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Righty to the plate. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And a base hit right there.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here's Harper now. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Kicks and fires. Turner runs.
1 strike.
Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And another ball.
1 strike.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball
And there's a
3.
ball.
Oh, they have had a hard
3
time
balls,
scoring
1
in
strike.
this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Late swing, fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now here is Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. That one the other way, and that gets down for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss. And they count 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here with my pal Siggy, bottom of the 7th, and now it's Alec Bohm. And a pitch. And a good eye there. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Matzik warming up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And there's a foul ball. This one in the dirt.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him a chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Harris brings it in with a nice running grab.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Boom. The runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
First and second, 2 down. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he deals. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And a big swing and a miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Braves go down quickly here, and they trail it here 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Dylan Lee.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Foul ball. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Schwarber.
And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Ziggy.
And it just blew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
2 outs, nobody on. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Left-hand batter waits.
2-1.
Slider misses outside.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Here in Philadelphia, we go to the 9th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's the strike. Alvarado in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Up and in, and the count 1-2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ozuna up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So they're down to their final out. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
0-1.
And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. And that's too high.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Alvarado is just 1 strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to
chop to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take the series opener here at home.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
And what an opening day game. I mean, that was like some really good stuff. For Zach Wheeler, player of the game. But we had like a really good game. Did really well, did a lot of things well. Schwarber was hitting, unfortunately, like 4 strikeouts. He had half the strikeouts for our team. Turner played well. Harper played well. Bowman Castellanos played well. Stock got a hit. And yeah, it was a fun game. So, yeah. Their bullpen stood out. So, until next time, this is David B69. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. I'm out.